Hey, what's going on, guys? So it's time for another anime figure haul, and I'm still getting caught up on my unboxings, but I do get a good chunk of it done here in this video. So I have 4 scale figures plus one kind of scale figure. She's not officially a scale figure, but she's actually bigger than any of the scales that I have here. So pretty excited for all of them, except maybe one over here that I really not quite sure how I feel about, but we'll get into it in a second. First, a word from our sponsor, Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Sakura Co and Tokyo Treat want to invite everyone to experience Japan from the comfort of their own home through their snack boxes. Sakura Co is a monthly authentic Japanese artisan snack subscription box that supports local Japanese snack makers. Each box comes with 20 traditional authentic artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and even a household item. Every month's box has a theme, and for July it is the Festival of Tohoku. This month, Sakura Co invites you to indulge in authentic and savory flavors that capture the essence of the region's celebrations, with snacks such as the peach konjac jelly, walnut mochi, peanut senbai cookie, and even mini shrimp tempura. And for this month's tea, Sakura Co provided 2 tea bags of Iyamon Matcha Gamaicha tea, and the tableware item is the Neko Tengui, which is a traditional Japanese towel. I also love that they include this booklet within the box, which gives you more information about the snacks, as well as their allergen information, and even more information about the Japanese culture related to the box's theme. Now moving on to Tokyo Treats, this is a monthly Japanese pop subscription box, and if I were to compare it to Sakura Co focuses more on traditional flavors, whereas Tokyo Treat focuses more on the newest and coolest snacks in Japan. In each box, you'll get up to 20 exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. In each box, you'll score a Japanese drink, limited edition Kit Kat party pack, and full-size popular Japanese chips, candies, and more with seasonal flavors. Just like Sakura Co, these have a monthly theme, and this month's theme is Okinawa Snack and Oasis. This month's box is fully packed with the tropical flavors and Okinawan favorites you don't want to miss. You'll find Kit Kat cookies and cream, Okinawa sea salt donuts, Ariel sour cream and onion chips, Okinawa style ramen, and Shikuwasa soda. And just like Sakura Co, you'll also get one of those nice little booklets which tells you all about the snacks within a box, the allergen information, and much more about the Japanese culture related to the theme of the box. So get your own box today, or gift a loved one and experience Japan from the comfort of your own home. Use the link down in the description below and use my code WILL to get $5 off your first order. And thanks Sakura Co and Tokyo Treat for sponsoring this video. All right, so jumping into our first figure. So this is gonna be the only non-scale of this video, but she is absolutely huge. This is from Good Smile Company. We have Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill. This is the pop-up parade large souvenir jacket version. And dang, so this is my first pop-up parade large figure, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I didn't really pay attention to the measurements or anything like that, but she is huge. Again, she's bigger than any 1/7 scale, and she's pretty much on a 1/6 scale level. She comes in at 9.95 inches, and I put her up against one of my quintuplets date style 1/6 scales from Good Smile Company just to see how she, kind of measures up. And yeah, she is roughly the same scale as those 1/6. So that's pretty dang big. And she only costs roughly, I think, like $60 with shipping, maybe $70. I can't remember exactly, but that is damn good value because the overall quality of the figure, very well done. I mean, it's nothing like too crazy, the sculpt and her outfit isn't like too detailed, but it's still enough there. And the paint job, kind of flat to be honest, but it's still very neatly done. Her hair isn't like too detailed, but again, it's only $60. And yeah, for this size, I think, Good Smile Company just needs to go this route for all their pop-up parades, because I think a lot of people would definitely pay an additional premium for these large figures, because right now, like, we have so many good like prize figures that pop-up parades really aren't competing that well in my opinion anymore. Like, I haven't bought a pop-up parade in quite a while because I've been picking up like other little prize figures from other manufacturers that I thought have been better. So this is a kind of scale and price market, or price range that's not really too much going on. So Good Smile Company has an opportunity here if they were to go that route, but they're not gonna do it. So what am I thinking? But yeah, great figure, and definitely glad I picked it up. Now, before moving on, I wanted to go to my figure collection to see what people were rating Ryuko here, and I was pretty surprised. So she only has an 8.9 out of 10 after being rated 41 times, and I just don't get it. For me, she's easily a 10 out of 10. I mean, for all the reasons I just went over, $60. She has a clean paint job, 1/6 scale. The scope job isn't too bad at all. Very cleanly done. What more could you ask for? So, I don't know. I'm going to give her a 10, boost up that score a little bit. Now, moving on to our second figure. This one is also from Good Smile Company. It is a 1/7 scale of Miss Marin Kitagawa, my girl. You guys know I sent for Marin, but I was actually on the fence as to whether or not I wanted to pick this figure up, and that is because I already have her Aniplex version, and I do like that one better. But I was like, you know what? It's not terribly expensive. I believe it's like around $100 or just under $100 before shipping. And again, I am a simp for Marin, so I went ahead and picked her up. Shoot me. But yeah, I think she looks pretty good. I don't really have too much to say about it because it is just a bikini figure at the end of the day, and Good Smile Company can easily handle that. The little bit of sculpting that we do see, like around her stomach and whatnot, look pretty well done. Her proportions all look great. Her face looks good. I do prefer the Aniplex face though, because I think that one is kind of more like the manga cover style, whereas this one is kind of leaning more towards the anime, but I think they both look good. I just kind of prefer the Aniplex version is a little bit better, but they did a good job there. Her hair sculpt looks pretty well done. Paint job on that looks great with the little ombre going on. And yeah, her overall pose looks terrific. The little bit of jewelry that we see look good as well. And my one gripe about this figure is definitely gonna be the base. So she is only kind of pegged at the back foot here, but her front foot is just kind of there. And you know, in terms of like her just standing on a table or whatever, she's not gonna fall over or anything like that. I just kind of feel like it'll add just a little bit more stability overall if they just had another peg for her front foot. But that's my only gripe about it. But overall, you know, it's a pretty good figure. Now moving on to our third figure, we have another 1/7 scale by Furyu. This is going to be from Hell's Paradise. We have Miss Yuzuriha. I'm really bad at the Japanese R, but Yuzuriha. So I absolutely love this series and really did enjoy this character. And when I saw this go up for sale, I absolutely fell in love with the overall design of it. And it was pretty much an impulse buy. I think this kind of went up for sale like halfway through the season, but I just went ahead, pulled the trigger on time. I paid $170 with shipping after using about $50 worth of Tom points, but I got $28 back, so it's not too bad. But yeah, little, I wouldn't say like too crazy in terms of price. I'm pretty happy with what I paid for it because I think she came out pretty well. I mean, her overall like sculpt and paint job, the actual outfit looked pretty decent. Really nothing to complain about. Looks just like her. Her face looks great. The hair sculpt looks really well done as well with that nice ponytail. Lots of strands there. Her pose looks good sitting on top of this tree stump. And the tree stump itself looks pretty well done. I mean, the paint job looks great. A lot of shading in there, a lot of different greens, and the actual texture of it looks great. All the little flowers. So yeah, I think it was a great little figure. And this is my first figure from Hell's Paradise. I haven't really seen any other ones that have really spoke to me that I wanted to pick up, but I do want to pick up some more because I have been reading the manga. I haven't actually caught up to where it is in anime yet. I'm going a little slow, guys, but I have been reading it. But yeah, great figure, and I'm probably going to add some more from the series. Hopefully we get some better ones. Now moving on to our last two figures here. I'm not sure which one I want to do first. They're actually from the same series. In fact, they're from the same manufacturer as well. I think I'm gonna start with the one that I really like and save the one I'm kind of iffy about for last. But one that I really like is gonna be Miss Makima from Chainsaw Man, and this is her eStream 1/7 scale figure. And when I saw the pitch for this, I was on the fence about it. I thought she looked pretty good, but I wasn't sure if I loved Makima enough to pay for her. But I caved. I do like Makima, and I thought this figure was really cool, and I am not disappointed at all. I think eStream did terrific with this figure. I mean, it's very simple. Her outfit, you know, is nothing too crazy. It's just a white shirt, black pants, and the shoes and a jacket. Very easy, right? But the blood splatter on her shirt looks terrific. She has blood splatter on her pants as well, all the way down to her knee. Hopefully you'll be able to see that when I do some of the B-roll, but the blood splatter looks really good. It's all over her shirt, and the detailing in like her pants, like all of the sculpting, it just looks very natural. Her pose looks great. How she's put on, I love this figure. I think this figure is just terrific. It looks just like Makima as well. Her hair sculpt on here, nothing like too crazy. She has like a ponytail, so I think ponytails are kind of easy to sculpt for the most part, but her hair looks great. And yeah, I love this figure. The only thing I hate about it, I'm not gonna say hate, but the base, you know, it's a little weak. It looks a little kind of cheap, to be honest, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's kind of out of the way, so I don't even like notice it when I'm looking at the figure itself. And that's all I can ask for. It's not like one of those big, ugly, black, shiny bases. Thank God. So at least I got this, but yeah, you got some blood on the base as well. So very, very nice figure. I'm not sure how much I paid for it. Let me see. So I ended up paying $187 after shipping, and that does include a $50 worth of time points plus a $24 coupon that I had at the time, and I only got about $8 back in time points. But $186 with shipping is not too crazy. I think that is definitely worth what we got here. And she does have a bonus faceplate, which I missed out on, unfortunately. You can only get it if you bought it like directly from the Shibuya Scramble store or from Amazon Japan. But yeah, I do think the bonus faceplate does look a little bit better. I'm a little sad that I didn't get it. I'll show some pictures up on the screen right now, but you can see that her bonus faceplate, she looks a little bit more devious. So I do like that one better. Sad face. Maybe I could be able to find it on the aftermarket somewhere. Fingers crossed. But overall, I think this is a great figure. I would definitely give it somewhere like a 9.5. And yeah, let's move on to the to this other figure that I'm a little less excited for. So here we have her, another 1/7 scale by eStream. We have Miss Power from Chainsaw Man, and this figure is definitely one that I went back and forth on when I was ordering her, and I knew the things I didn't like, but I felt like the overall concept of the figure just kind of outweighed the dislikes pretty much. So let me go over the things I liked. The concept of it, her sitting on the toilet, perfect. It's straight from the source material, straight from the manga, straight from the anime. Absolutely loved it because I love this scene. Her grabbing on her boob, messing with Denji. Yeah, perfect. I love that scene. So that's really why I ended up getting the figure. Now, the thing I don't like about it is her face isn't 100% power in my opinion. I feel like all the power figures have been kind of like hit or miss when it comes to her face, and this one is no different. I think my favorite power figure is definitely the Kotobukiya figure that I already have. I think they absolutely nailed that one out of the park. But yeah, I can live with it. I mean, maybe a little bit of regret behind this, maybe just a little bit, but overall, I can get past it because I'm not gonna be looking at her like too closely anyway, so I can kind of squint. She looks okay. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool figure. Overall sculpt and paint job of the figure itself looks great. Her hair looks pretty well done as well. And the toilet seat does go up and down, or the toilet lid does actually go up and down, but it does have to be up for her to actually be sitting on it and mounted on the toilet so she doesn't fall. And she has like a peg in her foot right there. So she's very stable actually. But yeah, you know what? It's a okay figure. Let's see, how much did I pay for this? Ooh, okay, so I ended up paying $209 for her after shipping, and that does include about $17 worth of time points. But I did get $76 cash back, and that's probably why I bought her, because that's way more than the 25% that you normally get. So let's see, how much is that? So that's about 40% cash back based on the subtotal. I'm not sure if the cash back usually includes the shipping, but around 40% cash back. So that's pretty good, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. I'm okay with what I paid for this figure. Again, it's the overall concept, the overall kind of design of the figure that I really liked, and I can live with her face. So I feel a little bit better now. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this video, but I did want to let you guys know that I did demonetize all of my videos here on YouTube, and that's just because I didn't think the ad revenue that I was getting was really worth having you guys sit through all of the terrible ads that YouTube has been feeding us. So I went ahead and demonetized. But if you do want to support the channel, check out my Patreon link down below. I have a ton of different membership levels, but they're all exactly the same. I just kind of set up different, levels so that you guys can kind of contribute whatever you feel comfortable with. But of course, definitely not necessary. I'll keep making videos, but any donation definitely is appreciated greatly. Really, I mean it. It's gonna go straight to my wife's pocket to keep her happy. But until the next one, guys, be sure to smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.